As you know, the Las Vegas Raiders have been absolutely horrible on offense this year. It doesn't matter who the offensive coordinator is. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. That offense is just sorry, period. Meanwhile, the defense, injuries and all, is still hanging in there. They're actually ranked number 12 overall, number 27 in points. It's pretty hard to play defense when your offense can't sustain drives and turns the ball over a lot. They're on the field all day and there are 5 starters out. A thin defense that's on the field all the time is a recipe for something horrible, but the defense isn't the reason why the Raiders are losing. They're going to be great next year when they're healthy too. They're building their depth right now. Edge rushers Chaisson and Tyree Wilson and interior defensive lineman Adam Butler are stepping up for edge rushers Max Crosby and Malcolm Kuntz and interior defensive lineman Christian Wilkins, and don't look too bad while gaining experience. I'm not showing the bad because I'm showing the potential depth for next year. We start with Chaisson in his run defense. He sets the edge like he's supposed to. He resets the edge on the tackle and then disengages to make the play. Here he is setting that edge again. It's hard to get the edge on him when you got a tight end on him. He's going to blow this play up. Here he has his hand in the dirt and he's going to keep contained. Here he's going to penetrate and take on the guard pulling. Then make the play. Here he's going to penetrate on the stunt. And it's negativo. He closes down those cutback lanes on the backside too. And he'll go get it up the middle. And chase it down from behind. And of course, it's all about the pass rush. When he can't get there, he can still make a play. Alright, am I a biased Raider fan or should this have been called a sack? Looked like both knees were down to me. Here he's going to beat his man with his hands and miss, but set it up for Crosby to get the sack. He's just going to bull his man back to the quarterback on this one. And Deshaun Watson, you're not getting that corner. Here he goes inside when his man jumps outside. And here's the bull rush, and he makes it to the meeting at the quarterback. He's come along since all the injuries happened, and now he has 4 sacks. Now we're on to Tyree Wilson, who's always been good against the run. He sheds blocks easily with that length. Here he just collapses his side of the formation. He can cut off those cutback lanes too. He'll go into the middle to make a play when he has to. And he'll go to the other side of the formation when he has to. And his pass rush, well, that's still a work in progress, but it's improving. He seems to be getting a little bit more disruptive each week. There he's putting the heat on from the interior. And here comes the bull rush from the edge. He doesn't get the sack himself, but he sets it up. And here he's going to chase Mahomes around a little bit. And here he's going to chase Watson into a big hit. Oh. And on this one, he's going to use that long arm to get to him as he throws. Here he's lined up inside, and he's going to take the guard all the way back up into quarterback Baker Mayfield to force the interception. Here he gets the easy work to get the sack on Mahomes. Here he's running a stunt from the interior. Now here he comes from the edge again. He's going to get rid of his guy for the sack. Now this sack is kind of cheap because Mahomes fumbled the ball, but you know what? We'll all take it. He's come on with all the injuries with 5 sacks too. Now we're on to Butler, the interior guy. He's come a long way against the run. He used to not be able to get on the field because of it. He's a quick penetrator. And that penetration leads to him chasing some plays down. He almost messed around and over pursued this one. Someone has to block him on the backside, otherwise you get nothing. He has the speed and quickness to get down the line and make a play. Here he's going to take his man down the line with him to make the play. Oh, he's stout at the point of attack too. Here it didn't look like he was expecting the inside guy to get him, but he shook it off and made the play. On this one, he ends up going to the ground, but he doesn't give ground. Here he is again, stout, giving no ground. On this one, he takes ground by beating his man to the punch. Butler's been getting it done in the pass rushing department too. Watson's gonna pay for throwing this pass. Oh. Here Watson's gonna pick up a yard, so it's not a sack. Watch him beat his man quickly here. He was going to run the stunt with Chaisson Wilkins, and they're both going to get there. He was going to stay after it and get that quarterback. And here he's going to get there on the stunt. Butler's come on with 3.5 sacks, a good number for an interior guy. Remember when we thought we were going to have Crosby, Kuntz, and Wilkins on that defensive front? That would have been 2 superstars and a budding star on that defensive line. Ain't no way opposing offensive lines would have been able to handle all that. Unfortunately, they're all injured, so we'll have to wait till next year to see all that. I'll tell you what, if the Raiders are smart, they'll bring back Chaisson and Butler to go with Wilson. As we found out this year, the Raiders need the depth, and they're not going to do anything but get better. Imagine if the Raiders can have all of them next year with no injuries. Those guys can come in waves. That would be a hell of a defense, wouldn't it? Thank you for watching. See you next time.